Okay, so I'm gonna try doing this video again. I was gonna do a little video of feeding Gaia. Here she is. That's Gaia. She's very sick, but she's getting better. I got a phone call in the middle of it because I'm shooting this on my phone, so I had to kind of stop. So she's kind of been burritoed for a while. You don't know how to burrito a cat. You just, well, I guess I should do it. Alright, she might fight me because she knows what's up. Oh, well, you got your paw out here. So, one little girl. She's probably getting mad at me. She's always mad at me when I do this. So what you do is you have your little kitty who's fighting you, which is a good sign. It means they're not totally dead. You have like your towel. You go around her. Sorry, by the way, I know that this is actually really serious. I don't mean to make jokes about that. Okay, so like this. Oh, the spice must flow. Okay, and then you take the other half, or like actually it's like the other 2/3, and wrap her around. There's other ways to do this, but the burrito method's been the one we've been doing. The first few days I kind of just like held her down and like kind of did it, but that was kind of traumatic. But she was really sick. She would not have done this. She would have just thrown up. Okay, so now we have our cute little burrito. Hello. Yeah, she looks pissed. Yeah. But anyways, I've been using toilet paper because I've been having to go through this a lot. Like, I'm feeding her like something like 10 times a day. Trying to get her weight up. Finally, over the last couple days, we've been able to get her full calorie requirements. I'm just gonna tuck this in there. Sorry, little girl. She's actually pretty good about this. And although I've been feeding her the AD formula and some of the Clinicare, like the liquid stuff, today I'm giving her some just plain Gerber food, which is only ground turkey, water, and cornstarch. Don't want anything with onions in it. That would be very bad. Okay, so I pre-filled this because she's not going to wait for me while I do this. I've got about 31 milliliters left because I gave her some earlier tonight, or today. You want to fill this by... It's got all this food in it. Well, okay. Do you have another one around here? No, the other one's over there. Okay. Oh. So you put the food in from the back, and then you just bring it in here. I got a little bit on my sheet. So there we go. I'm now down to 30 milliliters because I dropped some. So anyways, let's see if I can... Maybe I'll be best this way. Alright, little girl. We're going to do this. So I hold her, I kind of like hold her head like so. Sorry, little girl. Hold her ears. And I'm also putting my fingers on either side of her jaw to kind of control that. Now I'm going to not pull her head all the way back because you don't want her, because you know, like when you put your head back, it opens up your airway, but I don't want to accidentally get food in her lungs. So I only do this just because otherwise she kind of tries to spit it out a little bit. She will eat. And also when I'm going to put the food in, I'm going to aim, so do it for me, like right there at the, like, the top of the roof of her mouth. It'll stick to the roof of her mouth, this turkey stuff does. Other stuff might not, but then she'll like kind of lap it up and swallow it. So, oh, sorry, honey. Hopefully she'll be a good girl for this. Doing a little video, you're going to be a star. Alright. So, also make sure you kind of know, like, the force that you're pressing this when you start. You're only going to want to give her, like, or him, like, one of these at a time. This is the 60 milliliter one. So just, like, one little line at a time at most, or less. Okay. Too much talking. You ready, little girl? I'm going to aim between her canine and the back of her mouth. And kind of aim up. You don't want to aim at her throat. So we're going to just aim up. Oh, sorry, honey. It's not coming out very well right now. She didn't really eat that. Now my other cat's coming over here. Alright, let's try this again. There you go. Why is it sticking? Good girl. Good girl. What's going on with me? Yeah, that's a good girl. Kitty. Another cat here that saw that food that I dropped. It's trying to like paw at it right now. Do you want to eat this like here? Nah, she still doesn't want to eat from a finger or anything. So now you can see my other cat, who's very healthy and has been definitely keeping an eye on her. Now they are gonna drool probably, but make sure that it's just drool and they're not spitting the food out. If they're spitting the food out, they might not like the food. They might be done eating. Or just really sick. When she was really sick, she was really not. You see, like, she's kind of like spitting her food out a little bit. When they're not swallowing, you want to make sure that they're swallowing between like bites, and sometimes you can just kind of rub on their neck here. I'm holding her, but I'm not holding her tightly, you know. Just making sure she's not moving her head around too much. Okay, well, I'm gonna give her a break for a second. She's not. Okay, little girl. There you go, little girl. Baby. So make sure you have like a little garbage or something. This is why I use a lot of toilet paper. Alright, I'm gonna give her a second to rest. Tell you about her if you want to hear her story. So this cat was acquired by my roommate, as was a former roommate's cat of his, and they were moving, I guess. She was with 2 other cats, but they couldn't take all of them, so they gave Gaia to my roommate. My roommate is not very well versed with having animals, and she stopped eating, maybe from stress, or probably from stress, but she wasn't eating, and she stopped drinking water, and we didn't know, because she just spent all the time in his room. And then he mentioned to me offhand, like, oh yeah, she hasn't been eating in 5 or 6 days, and I was like, what? So, took her to the vet. She has Feline Hepatic Lipidosis. She was almost gonna die. She lost a lot of weight. She couldn't keep anything down, but they've been giving her anti-nausea meds, appetite stimulant meds, a lot of love. Been giving her a lot of love, feeding her all the time, and she started making a recovery. So that with the sub-Q fluids, she might actually make it. Thankfully, we found out about it before she started getting kidney damage and any brain, anything like that. She's only 3, so you know, she's just a little girl. So okay, it's been enough time, I think, for a break. Let's see if we can go back. Sometimes she's really hungry and she'll like eat it really well, but like today she's just kind of been fussy with me. It could be because yesterday I gave her 30% more calories than she had been eating in the past, because we're trying to build up the amount she can take, trying to get her to eat on her own. So she just might be a little grumpy at me. I don't know. Wish she could tell me. Okay, so she's still in her burrito. It does come loose after a while, then you can just fix it. She's a good girl. She's not really fighting me. Alright, baby girl. Good girl. Sometimes I'll still hold her head back a little bit. Just make sure she's eating it, but it's like I said, not all the way back, just like at an angle. Good girl. Yeah, Joe, good girl. Okay, now that she's eating better, I'm giving her a little bit more than I was before. Maybe before I was giving her half, now I'm giving her a whole one. You're still not going to get it all in their mouth. Like, it's not possible. But she's doing a lot better now. Good girl. It's a good girl. You swallow it? Okay, there you go, you did. Nope, sorry, that was too much. Feed too much, and you get worried. Just lean their head forward, they'll spit some of it out, as she's doing here. And you can just wipe it up. Sorry about that. Ooh. We're now down to 20 milliliters. I forget what we started with. I'll look at the video and then I'll remember. But yeah, once she finishes this, she'll have finished the whole jar, so that's really good. Good girl. Yeah. Really hoping that she'll start eating soon, but basically, the vet even said, like, we were afraid we were gonna have to put her down. She was so sick. So sick. Okay. She's good now, she's hydrated. No, she's not great, but she's okay. Alright, let's do this. You ready, little girl? Good girl. Okay, good girl. Oops, sorry, guy. Sorry, guy. If you put it too close to the front of their mouth, you're just going to spit it out. Obviously, I'm not a pro at this. I've only been having to do it for a few days. But I was definitely scared when I started doing it. Yummy, yummy. Oh, nope, that's too much. You gonna stop for now? Alright, that's not happening. Sometimes I hold her mouth closed. Like, not rough, but just so she can't push her jaw down. Or not open her jaw, I mean. It's okay, little girl. It's okay, little girl. I think we lost like 3 milliliters on that one. 2 milliliters. Fussy. It's okay. It's okay. I know. You hate this. I know. The reason why I'm not feeding it from the other side of her is because she's got a little bit of a sore on her mouth. So we're trying to let that heal. Otherwise I'd switch sides. Okay. Make sure that you're not traumatizing your kitty. Try and make it as not terrible as possible. She doesn't love it, but you know. Oh, I'm sorry, honey girl. Burritos coming. Let's see. Honey, we've only, well, I got 12 left. We might need to take a break, huh? Can we do one more? Can we do one more? Can we do that one? Can you swallow it? She's pushing up on her feet. Can you do this? Good girl. Okay, I'm gonna stop because she's telling me she doesn't want to eat anymore right now. So, let's see. Definitely make sure you get all this shit, this stuff off of her. It's gonna dry and it'll be really bad. Come on, baby girl. And after I do this, feeding, some shed control, waterless cat shampoo. I'm just gonna clean up for a little bit. By the way, she's like my cat now. My roommate was like, you know, you didn't let her eat, or you didn't notice she wasn't eating for like almost a week. I think I should keep her. And he's like, okay. He said that was a good idea. So. Okay. Plenty of shampoo. You probably don't need to use this much, but she kind of likes it, so. Alright, now where's my... Okay, she likes this. I don't know if other cats would not like this, but this is how I get the food out of her fur. I didn't clean it up from before. I just use a little cheap flea comb. A little flea comb. And I use the finer tooth side. And then, oh, you still drilling, baby girl? Trying to clean up, you know. Don't drool. Baby girl. Alright. Now we're gonna brush her. You like this part. She likes this part. She'll let me do this. You know, she's been very good. She doesn't really fight me too much, but she's also still very sick. Still very jaundiced. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you see it takes out little food bits. Dry it off. See that this thing's getting to 13 minutes. It actually usually takes longer because she usually does eat more. She's being a little prissy today, so I'm not going to force it. There's a good girl. There's a good girl. Alright, now we can take her out of the burrito. I think she knows what that means. We're done. So, taking her out. You do water the same way if you have to, which I do too. There's my little girl. She hates me. No, she likes me. She just doesn't like being fed like this. Hopefully she'll start eating on her own soon. So, okay. I'm gonna go home. Thanks for watching.